What's up, guys, and welcome to my series on how to get started in the washer and dryer business. I'm going to be doing weekly videos on how to get started in this business, tricks and tips for how to make more money in it. Please remember to subscribe because I'm going to be putting out videos on this weekly. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to talk about the washer and dryer business and can you make money in this as a teenager? And I will say absolutely you can. When I was a teenager, I was trying all kinds of different things to make money. Everything from mowing the grass to working for my parents to working for neighbors. Anything I could do to make money I tried, and I lived in a small town. Didn't work out very well. Later in my 20s, I discovered the washer and dryer business, and this is definitely one that has nothing to do with age. Anybody can do this business, and you can start off small, and you can also build up really quickly. Like right now, my good months, I profit somewhere around $8,000. My bad months would be anywhere in the $2,000 range. It also depends, those $8,000 months are very busy months. But as a teenager, all you need to start off with is have a decent skills at searching Facebook Marketplace, find broken washers and dryers, or underpriced washers and dryers if you want to start off that way. I started off with underpriced washers and dryers, and then I moved quickly to broken ones because they're super easy to fix. But you could just buy underpriced. So if washers and dryers in your area, let's say a washer by itself sells for $200, you want to look for them in the $100 range and just double up on them. But if you want to go by the route of buying broken, I pay where I am. I pay anywhere from $15 to $30, depending on how far I have to go and how nice they look on Facebook for when they tell me they're broken. And usually parts will be another 20 bucks. So in all, you may have $50 in a machine that you can sell for $200. And you absolutely can sell machines quickly. Washer and dryers are one of the best machines to sell compared to anything else, and they're not very heavy. This is something you can do on your own over the weekend. You can work on them on your own time. So it's a great side business as a teenager. All right, so basically what I do is I buy broken washers and dryers like these. These are the ones waiting for me to work on. The ones you want to look for on dryers are the ones that have the filters coming out the top if you're going to do repairs, because these are super easy to work on compared to the others. After you get good at it, you can fix anything, but these by far the easiest to work on. And let's say you just get a dryer and that's all you do, you want to try it out with just a dryer. You'll take it home, you'll try it out, figure out what's going wrong with it, definitely ask the people you bought it from what was wrong with it. And then you're just gonna go either through all my videos. I have tons of videos I'm working on washers and dryers, or just search this type of dryer, no heat, or it's not spinning. There's not a whole lot that can go wrong with a dryer. It's basically a drum that pumps hot air and spins. It's really not a whole lot to dryers. Washers are more complicated. But basically just search for what it's doing wrong and then fix it. After you fix it, you're gonna clean it up real nice, and then if it needs a little bit of paint, you'll paint it. You can get this from Walmart, Rust-Oleum white, and it's 4 appliances. This will make it look like brand new again. All you have to do is take saran wrap, wrap it around the top of the machine so you don't get paint all over it. And you can see where someone has painted this before, and it's got a little overspray right there. You just wrap this top up, and then you won't have to worry about overspray. To spray it out in your yard, make it look nice and clean, and you're ready to sell. List it back on Facebook Marketplace. I would list it between 150 and 200, and just see what your different areas things are going to sell for different amounts. Where I am, it might be less than what you sell for in your area. It's just same idea as some places are more expensive to live in than others. So you're gonna have to kind of figure out what your market is, and you could do that by literally going through Facebook Marketplace and seeing how fast ads disappear when someone lists it, and you'll get a good idea of what your pricing should be in your area. But to start with, just do washers and dryers. Keep on picking out washers and dryers. Dryers are by far the easiest to work on. If you want to just specialize in dryers for a little while, it's fine. One really great trick is tell them you'll knock $20 off if they bring their broken washer or dryer to trade in. Now you just got someone bringing you a broken washer or dryer in exchange for $20. Which you didn't have to drive for, you didn't have to do much of anything for. So always put that in your ad, say, hey, I'll knock 20 bucks off if you have a broken washer or dryer. And always sell separately. Don't sell sets. If you sell a set, somebody's gonna not want Well, they'll want the set, but they'll either try to talk you down on price because they're buying two, and you don't want that. But the main thing is the odds of them having a broken washer or dryer go down tremendously. So the odds of you getting a trade in go down tremendously. If someone doesn't have a washer and dryer, they're going to be looking for a set. If someone just has a broken washer or a broken dryer, they're looking to replace that one piece. So list them separately. Always mention that you will take $20 off. And if you're delivering, if you have a way of delivering, tell them it's 20 bucks for delivery or free delivery if they have a trade-in. Try to get that trade-in. It's such easy money. And a lot of times, if you don't have a vehicle, I know some people, you're teenagers, a lot of times you won't have a vehicle. If you don't have a vehicle and you still want to do this, it is definitely still possible. You're going to have to probably pay a little bit more. Ask them if they'll deliver it to you. So let's say you find a broken washer or dryer, you negotiate a price, and then you say, hey, I don't have a way of picking it up. Can you deliver it to me? I'll pay you 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it takes to get that first one. And maybe you're doing this to save up money to get a vehicle. But when you get that vehicle, if you love this business, make sure you get a pickup truck. But that's it for today, guys. Hey, I'm doing a whole series, if you go through the playlist, of exactly how to start a washer and dryer refurb business. If you want to really deep dive into it, I'm going to do, I don't know if it may be all the way out by now, but I'm going to do a video a week for the next couple months on exactly how to do this. I'm starting to get out of this business, so I'm trying to do as many videos as I can while it's still fresh in my head. But please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and we'll see y'all next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If this video helped, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you have any questions at all, put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them.